Do you also want to have an AI-based chatbot assistant into your project like this? Let's start with the simple HTML and JS and manage according to your requirement. Hello everyone, welcome back to Do It Easy. Today we are going to see how we can create our own AI chatbot assistant using HTML and OpenAI. This is the Medium article which I have prepared, following which you can achieve the functionality to create your own chat system. So here you can see the example how it will look like. I will attach the link in the description box so that it can be followed easily. So now let's start. Here is the project and you can see here this is the HTML file, this is the JS file and few other images. So let's little dive into the code. Here's the HTML. So at first we'll open it into the browser to check what is happening. So here is a simple page and here you can see there is a widget, clicking on which we'll have an window where we'll implement the chat functionality. So to integrate the chat functionality, we should have the OpenAI account which will be paid. So there in that account we'll create the secret key and that key will be integrated into our API. So I will give you a quick look that how we can create an OpenAI account. I already have signed up, but just for demonstration I will show you. When you will sign up, then you will land to an dashboard page. So here you will get an option to view API keys. So that's the place from where you can create new secret keys, and the secret keys are supposed not to be open publicly. So whenever you create the new key, just copy it somewhere and don't share it to anyone. So that's about obtaining the secret keys from the OpenAI paid account. Now let's move toward the functionality. Suppose user have submitted any query and click on the send button. So how it is being handled? That's the chat window code where user will submit any query and then click on that button. So for that ID, here the chat submit and that event has been handled on clicking of the send button, and from here on user request method has been called. So that's the place where we have integrated the OpenAI API. You can see the OpenAI URL and one parameter. That's the key which we have obtained earlier. Whenever we'll copy that setup key, that's the place we will use that key. And here are different parameters as well, like model. That is the model we are using. One parameter is message. Message what are the roles we are using in our conversation. Here are two roles like system and user. User, the one who is submitting or querying to the assistant, and one is the system. For the system role, we can restrict the system to limit their answer, like I have created the chat system for the travel related queries. So I have given the high level instruction, like you are talking to the customer support who will be help only to the tourism and do not answer query outside to it, and few other parameter you can restrict to the system. And temperature is the strictness, and the parameter max token, the number of output it can generate. So these parameters have certain meaning, you can further check these parameters. So I have integrated this API that way, that is a method reply that will be responsible whenever user will receive the input from the system. So I will just demonstrate you. I will change the API, I will change the secret key and will demonstrate you how it is working. Yes, for the demonstration purpose, I have put a message which we will remove. Now we will check. I already have changed the secret key. So now we will directly start the demonstration. Hi. Yes, so that's the response I have received from the chat assistant. So I'm just querying like I just queried like I want to know about the history of Vrindavan. So yes, that's a response which I have received. You can see. Now let's just deviate it and query some other thing like I want to know the recipe of. So yeah, I just query to the system like I want to know the recipe of prasad, but I got the response like I am sorry, but I am a customer support executive for tourism related query. So that is how you can restrict the system to answer only about the certain topic. So in this way, you can integrate your own AI based chatbot system. I have also prepared a demo URL so that you can check how it is working. You just need to change the secret key once you download it from the GitHub repository. I will also attach that link in the description box so that you can customize it according to your need. I hope you have liked the video and do let me know if you have any query. Thank you.